Welcome friends, my name is Stegs. Today we're going to talk PixARK release dates. I'm talking price, dates, and servers. Then in the second half of the video, we're going to take a look at some really cool images that one of the subscribers has sent to me, which shows character creation and the map. If you're new to the channel and you want to keep up to date with all of the PixARK news, be sure to subscribe and say hello in the comments as well. It gets lonely in here. Two of the biggest questions you guys have been asking is, when is PixARK releasing and how much is PixARK going to cost? I think that I can answer these with a fair amount of confidence now. So we'll start with the release date, 27th of March. How do I know this? Well, I don't know. Let's say I don't know this for sure, but there's some pretty hard evidence right now. Over the weekend, a Twitter user called ZygenBagel or ZygenBagel Gaming, sorry if I got the name wrong, posted a screenshot of their wish list, which shows PixARK on the top with a release date of the 27th of March. That's pretty big. Obviously, Steam's wish list has been changed up recently, and obviously this is a side effect of it. Whether it could just be a bug, it could be anything, but if you go to the actual store page of PixARK like we are now, it still says March 2018. So it's not a concrete date. But I mean, that's pretty significant. The devs have already said that that it's going to be in late March anyway, so Tuesday is also a decent day to release a game. It kind of weighs up, guys. I would have thought it's either the 22nd or the 27th. My money is now going to be going on the 27th of March, though, because of this evidence. The devs haven't confirmed or denied it on Twitter yet. Moving on to the price. This one isn't confirmed by anything whatsoever, but we can get some pretty good evidence just by looking at two games, Dark and Light and ARK. So if we take a look at Dark and Light, on their store page, if we scroll down, it costs £22.99. That's about $30-ish. I think on the US Steam store, it comes up as $29.99, which makes sense. Now this, if I recall correctly, was the exact same price as ARK was when it was in early access. And it's also a similar price to what a lot of popular early access games are. $22.99 or $29.99 US dollars is a relatively popular price for a popular early access game. So I would be happy to wager that PixARK is probably going to be around $22.99/$29.99 for US people. Just because it makes sense. Snail Games have done Dark and Light. They're involved in ARK, massively involved in ARK. You know, they've basically have the ARK IP. Both games were $22.99. It makes sense. It makes total sense. Now, interestingly, one of the subscribers to the channel actually tweeted me with a screenshot of I think it's Ebb Games. Is that what it's called? Ebb Games, yeah. Of Ebb Games having pre-order things for PixARK on the Xbox One, PlayStation 4, Switch, and PC. You can see it says $99.95, but I'm sure you will be quickly, you know, you'll quickly notice that this says placeholder price. So don't worry, that's not actually 100. This is Australian dollars as well. It's not 100 Australian dollars, which coincidentally, if anybody's interested, is around 40 quid, I think. So we don't need to worry too much about that. It really shouldn't be 99 Australian dollars. That would be utterly ridiculous. But who knows? I'm gonna go with my guess. I'm gonna say $22.99 in pounds or $29.99 in US dollars. If I'm wrong, I will buy a commenter a copy of PixARK. Wait, will I? That was a bad shout. I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, why not? Let's do that. Deal! Server time! So I mentioned in my first PixARK video on the channel that the devs confirmed they would be coming out with official PvP and official PvE servers, as well as single player and the option to host your own server. But what I didn't talk about was creative mode. So they actually have a creative mode as well, which is really, it seems to be similar to Minecraft, so you'll be able to fly around, have whatever you like, and just build. And I think that's a really, really nice addition, man. Like, I think ARK is in the process of getting that in its own game as well, which is also cool, but let's face it, the building is suboptimal, shall we say. So in PixARK, it's going to be really nice to just be able to get in there, build up whatever you want, and just try out different builds. So for all the people that just like building in the game, they can just get in there and do it. You know, there's going to be loads of cool building tutorials because of this that don't take as long to make, which is going to be great. I won't be doing them because I suck at building, of course. But I can still try, right? I can learn in creative mode, and that is what it's for. I would imagine that it has the option to turn off enemies as well. Otherwise, that would be a little bit weird. You know, you'd be sat there in creative mode having a wonderful, peaceful time, and suddenly you get eaten by a T-Rex or something. I wouldn't enjoy that personally, but maybe some of you would. So I'd imagine they'll probably have the option to turn that off. But nothing has actually been confirmed on creative mode yet. So on the topic of servers, there's also other server hosting companies that are interested in PixARK. One in particular, which I'm a massive fan of, by the way, is survival servers. I don't know if you guys have tried them, but this is their Twitter. They're awesome, and you can already tell they're very interested in PixARK. They've already got the screenshot as their header, which I think is great. They've got really, really great customer service. This isn't sponsored by survival servers, by the way. But obviously, guys, if you want to talk, then we can just DM on Twitter and we'll talk stuff. So I would definitely recommend, if you want your own server, to check out survival servers, because they are going to be doing PixARK servers. It's going to be great. Everyone's going to love it. And I'm a huge fan of survival servers. Check them out on Twitter. If you've made it this far, congratulations. You're now in the exciting part of the video where I get to draw on things, which makes me real happy. So this screenshot here is one that got sent to me by one of the channel's subs. So again, thank you very much, dude, for that. I really appreciate it. And it basically shows the character creation screen here and also the map. And the map is the thing we're going to pay attention to at the moment, because we have another screenshot that shows more of the character creation thing in a second. So you just bear with me if you're looking at character creation. So I want to look at the map here. So the weird thing is, the first thing I've noticed about this is that there's a load of this space right here. This kind of like pale bluey green color. Now, at first, I was sort of like, well, yeah, that's just, you know, bits that they haven't explored. But if you take a look on this screen right over here, right, that, and there's another better screenshot that I'll show you anyway. But that's actually what it looks like when it's not explored. So what on earth is this bit? Like, I don't know if maybe there's like I'm wondering if there's an item that potentially shows you the entire map, but doesn't actually map out the biomes or something. Maybe it's literally you get a map icon, a map item even. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But I thought it was kind of weird and just wanted to start with that because I have absolutely no idea what that could be. Moving on to things that I think I do know, because that's why we're all here, right? So we have some different biomes to look at, basically. So here is probably going to be grassland, just the standard, you know, nice, this is a nice area, don't worry about things. There may be a raptor or two, and you're probably going to die at some point because it's PixARK, but hey, you're going to be okay eventually once you level up. I'm thinking that the darker green bit here, and obviously all around this bit and this bit and this bit, I'm thinking that's just going to be standard trees, or it could well be swampland. But that seems to be quite a lot of swampland, and we all know that swamps are not a good place to be in ARK. That's probably one of the worst places to end up, aside from the snow. Speaking of which, there doesn't seem to be any snow on here. I've got a bit of a theory about this blue bit. Spoiler, I think it's the sea. Yeah, you didn't see that coming, right? I know. But we'll get onto that in a sec. So we can't actually see any snow biomes unless they're like deep into this bit here, maybe. But I have a feeling that this is probably going to be either desert or some mountains. Again, I could be wrong with this, because I would have thought that desert would be yellow, right? Because sand's yellow. I kind of hope we're all agreed that sand is going to be yellow on this particular topic, you know? So I'm not entirely sure, but it does look like it's either sort of like just dry dirt land, or potentially desert, or maybe even mountains and stuff. Who knows? The interesting thing is this bit right here, this kind of dark blue area right here. So one of the biomes they've confirmed is called, I think it's the Magic Forest or something like that. Now this could totally just be all around here. The Magic Forest could be everywhere, you know, and because magic is a big part of PixARK, so it could totally be just all of this dark green bit is the magic forest. But I've got a feeling that it actually could be this dark blue bit here. I'm going to try and zoom in a little bit more. It just kind of makes sense. Like, it's a small area. It doesn't look massively safe right there. I'm going to take that off now because you can't really see it, though. And there's also, it seems like there's a couple of bits like just here and here potentially, although that could be the sea. And obviously, like I said, I think this bit here is just the sea. I think that's just water, the same as that bit, although I could be totally wrong, and it could be something like snow. Although, again, I would have thought snow would come up as white, because snow is white, unless, of course, you make it yellow. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I mean, at least we get an idea of what the map looks like. And on the topic of the map as well, it's procedurally generated, right? But that doesn't necessarily mean that it's infinitely generated. In fact, it doesn't mean that at all. So if you've ever played the procedurally generated maps on ARK, it's pretty similar to those. So basically, just each server has a different setup of biomes and a different setup of certain things. They have said on Twitter, though, that there are going to be certain aspects, like certain areas that are always going to spawn the same. My theory is that this could be obelisks, and maybe certain quest lines and stuff. That's pretty much all the info we've got on the map. And I've been trying to talk a lot so that you guys can get a good view of the map and sort of decide for yourselves what you think everything is. And if you think I'm wrong, which I totally could be, then let me know in the comments. You know, like, maybe this is actually a cave. Maybe this is actually snow. It's not snow. I'm not wrong about that, okay? It's definitely not snow. So moving down a little bit, we've got this section here, which is exactly the same as ARK. So you can see, I think it's around about here, right here. Where you can see where the spawn point is, basically. So it's like a blue fuzz. That's not the right word at all, but that's pretty much what it is. So you would select all of these just as you would an ARK, and it would come up here, like, it would be like, hey, you're gonna spawn here, or you're gonna spawn here, or I'm just like drawing, okay? I just like drawing. Or you're gonna spawn here. And it should hopefully say, you know, easy, medium, hard, to let you know where the good spawns are and where they aren't. But it also might not if it's a procedurally generated map. You know, it might not know what the difficult places are. We might just have to find that out on our own. The whole page looks really, really similar to how it does in ARK. Ignore this person here. This person isn't someone we want to... We don't want to talk... She's actually the devil. So... Sorry. This is my first drawing episode, and I'm really enjoying myself. Cool, so this is what I was talking about. First, I want to look at the map again, just because I think it's interesting to note. What I was saying at the very first time we were speaking about the map is that this is not visible at all. So it's kind of strange. You've got, like, the difference between that and that. Let's just zoom in on that. So, yeah, the two differences right there. It's obviously, this has been viewed. I don't know why you can just see all of the outlines there. You can see the map properly, and on this one it's not. So it isn't that this person has explored all of this. It can't be, unless it's something weird with the development build. I don't know, but this person has obviously only explored tiny little bits of the island, just spawning in different places. So that's why I kind of thought it was weird. I don't know what that's about, but I wanted to just show the other screenshot anyway. So let's go on to the actual character creation here. Gonna have to zoom out a little bit, and we can zoom in. Again, don't worry about this person. She is also the devil. Okay, wonderful. Now we've got that sorted. Right, let's have a little zoom in over here. So, the first thing you're probably going to notice, or at least the ARK fans will notice, is that you can change the dress or the style of clothing that you're in when you first spawn, which is cool, but kind of pointless. All right, don't hate me for this, right? It is cool. It's a cool little feature. You know, this person's got the nice green leaves, which is very natural, and then this person has got the sort of caveman hide sort of thing going on, you know. But the thing is, you're not ever. you don't need it. It's just like your underwear. And I'm not complaining about this at all. I'm not being like, why have they done this? This is stupid. It's not like that at all. I'm just saying that for me, it's not a massive deal because I'm going to be putting armor on anyway. I know that the subscribers to this channel particularly will know that I do enjoy running around naked. Wait, no, that came out wrong. Not in real life. It's still cool nonetheless. So you've got the sort of caveman suit over here. You've got this green leafy thing right there. And then this looks like it could well be some kind of sort of strawy kind of dress, which I think is cool. And I should put a disclaimer out at the moment. Really, I don't actually care about character customization in any game. I never do it because I honestly don't mind how my character looks. I just don't. It's not something that I ever worry about. As long as they run around, they do what they need to do, I'm happy. But I know that it's important to a lot of other people, so it is cool. Moving on, let's move these out of the way. So down here, still, after probably a good 40 minutes of looking at this screenshot, I cannot tell what these are. It's like this is selected, but what is it on this person that is? I honestly don't, and they don't look any different either. So I don't know. At first I thought they were like glasses, but she definitely doesn't have glasses unless I draw them on her. Oh, you look awesome. So I have absolutely no idea what this is. If any of you guys have a clue, then let me know in the comments, because honestly, I've got absolutely no idea what this could possibly be. It's baffled me for the entire day. Been trying to figure it out. It's not worked at all. Don't know what it is. So we're going to move straight on because there's no point in even looking. I wonder if it's earrings. No, it's not going to be earrings. It's going to be something obvious. When you guys tell me, I'm going to be like, oh, of course it's that, because that's just what I do. So further down, we have, I believe this looks like eyes to me. It's a little bit fuzzy, obviously, but it does look like eyes. It looks like they're just sort of different shapes. So, you know, in sort of like MMORPGs, you can get the different eye shapes where one guy looks really evil and he's just like this all the time, and he's extremely serious. And then you could get a really loving one that's sort of like, or maybe creepy one, depending on how you view that. So I think this is just going to be the eye shape, and then one of these is actually going to change the color of the eye, because you can see the slider here, so there's quite a lot of slidey options, just like there is an ARK. So I'd imagine you're going to be able to create the same sort of like weird deformed characters that you normally would do, with stupidly long arms and massive calves and tiny hips and all of that kind of thing. So down further, again, we have the hairstyles, which are pretty standard. But again, it's nice that you can do it. You couldn't do anything like this in ARK. You can have different hairstyles unless you did it in-game with the scissors. You had to, like, unlock different hairstyles, which is fine. But it's nice that you can just do it on this. You know, I like that. And that does lead me to believe as well that the whole growing a beard and growing your hair really long probably isn't a thing in PixARK, which, again, is totally cool. I'm totally fine with that. Then further down, we've got the lips as well, which, again, is just, you know, I think this is lips anyway. I mean, this kind of looks white to me right here. So it kind of looks like they're going like that. But this person is obviously not doing that. They're just smiling normally. So I'm assuming that this is lips. Again, could be totally wrong. Could be totally wrong. And then further down, we've got, I believe, eyebrows. So, you know, again, it's just the standard character customization you would see in any MMORPG, where, you know, you can customize every feature of your face. So you've got really in cheeks like this and things like that. You know what I'm saying? And then, like I already said, you've got the standard character customization that you would do in ARK, so you can create weird and wonderful characters for yourself, with potentially more sliders than you can in ARK. So I don't know what that's actually about, but interesting to say the least, for sure, right? So that is all the information we're going to put out for this video. I think it's cool, though. I really like that they've got some screenshots. These are from China Joy, by the way. So anything within these could be changed, because it was in 2017. So the game may well have changed a little bit since then. But I think it's cool. I want to say thank you again to the 2 subscribers that have sent some stuff to me over Twitter and Facebook. I really appreciate that. And if you guys have any other info that you'd like me to cover, let me know in the comments and we'll have a look at it. I'm more than happy to take a look at anything PixARK. I'm already in love with the game. It's ridiculous. I dreamt about it last night. I'm not even kidding. Dreamt about PixARK last night. It's stupid, and I need help. Anyway, that's the end of the episode, so thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, push your face up against the like button, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you in the next episode!